Hi everybody, Mr. Telesca here again, and in this video we're going to be talking about why we need the scientific method. Well, first of all, the scientific method is a lot more than something that we're going to use in just science class. The scientific method is really a way for us to train our minds to think logically. And by thinking logically, I mean that we're really trying to rationalize out or to find the rationale behind why a problem has a particular solution or why a solution doesn't work. So it's really not about always getting to the right answer as quickly as possible. It's really about studying, perhaps in cases, why things go wrong. Thomas Edison had a funny joke when you read his journals about how he didn't not learn how to make a light bulb. He just found a ton of ways that didn't work, but he did find that one way that it worked really, really well. So in that case, hypotheses that turn out to be false or faulty are really not worthless. They're actually research that we can use to formulate a new hypothesis later on in time. So we can use that as a stepping stone to formulating a brand new hypothesis, which might actually lead us to the right answer. So just going through the steps very, very quickly. Of course, we begin with asking a question. Then we may or we may not have to do some background research by conducting a hypothesis or constructing a hypothesis. We're going to use two very, very special words, which is if and then, and that's called creating a conditional statement. A conditional statement always asks and answers their question. So the if will always ask a question, the then is your proposed answer. Then we have the actual experiment itself, which is the part that our students are always going to love. And then we have to analyze and draw logical conclusions. If the hypothesis is true, then we can go ahead and report our results, maybe make a bar graph, maybe make a line graph, depending on what kind of data we actually have. But if our hypothesis isn't true, if it's false, if you see on the right-hand side, there's a nice little line that says think, try again. Remember that those faulty hypotheses are not worthless. And it's just in a way a stepping stone for us to continue to train ourselves to think logically. It's a way for us to explore, the scientific method is, a way for us to explore our natural world and for our minds to rationalize from point A to point B to point C, and then to put it all together. Hope this video is helpful.